When will you stop deceiving Nigerians? When will you stop deceiving Nigerians? Somebody came into office 6 months. Then you started coalition. That the man has not performed. 6 months. You started coalition. But you had opportunity to be Senate President for 8 years. You had an opportunity to be Speaker for 4 years. You had an opportunity to be Minister of Transportation for 8 years. You never made angry Nigerians to be happy. But people stayed in office for 6 months. He started telling people how Nigerians are angry. What other people, are you angry? I guess when Wike tell me something. Hey! I guess when Wike tell me something. Anybody follow no follow Faragona. Yes, when Wike tell me something. I have said, everybody show your scorecard. When I was a Senate President, let me show my scorecard. How did I help the people of Benue State? How did I help the people of Otubo? Is it my pride have come out of Otubo? Yeah. We are here. 16 days. We are showing our scorecard. This time is what it says, Operation Show Your Score Card. God gave you opportunity to be in office, to make Nigerians to be happy according to you. You refuse. Because you have left office, you are angry, you are saying Nigerians are angry. You are angry, you want to come back to power, you won't come back. You will not come back to power. So many people you boast. I was not a governor when I refused some people to bring their successor. 2015, I defeated very powerful governor who wanted his boy to be governor. I defeated him. 2019, super minister, borrowing money from China bank everywhere, making us to be highly indebted. 2019, DG to Mr. President, then he couldn't get 20% from Mr. President. I defeated him. In 2023, they said they will support one man whose business has been from 1999, I'm in this party. 2006, I'm in this party. 2014, I'm in this party. 2019, I'm in the other party. Now 2025, I'm in another coalition. The boy you born coalition. Nobody got him all alive. Nobody got him all alive. Because you are going somewhere, I wanted to turn you out today as a carnival, but another time will come. So I don't want to take much of your time. Look at how happy the people are. That's to tell you that these roads have affected their life. Each time I come here for inspection, you can see the joy in them. Are you happy? Are you happy? Do you want more things? Do you want more things? We will give you whatever you want.
If we lend ourselves to innovation, we can create wonders. Yeah, it is successful again. a town hall different from Blue Bulaba.
So with a Wike will set the stage, bring his audience, those ones who are going to cheer him on. Then he's going to bring his band, who are also going to be there to ginger him. And then they will be there for maybe commissioning of a toilet, borehole, or of course, like that one, 9-kilometer road, flag off. Then with a Wike will use the opportunity to talk about his political enemies and how much they would want to be in his place. You know what I mean? Like, they were jealous, they were this, and, you know, they are enemy of the people, which is right, by the way. Then he will now present himself as this loving, hardworking, maybe honest, maybe not. Anyway, that is with a Wike. But what people are not getting is, or sorry, what people are kind of like curious about is, waiting make where a Wike become so tensed, simply because since this coalition thing, like it seemed to be like others have reacted. Some of them posted on Twitter, others have probably not like with a Wike. With a Wike zone is like, it's probably like seeing himself as president. I don't know. I think he's got this, what do you call that thing? Personality disorder. What is that thing? You know? Okay, I'll describe it. You see, when somebody is living in his head that is something else, or is living in his head that, you know, what he would want to be than what he is. And somehow it's like cosplaying, sort of, right? So I think with a Wike may be suffering from that inferiority complex for validation and other stuff. There is a name for it, something disorderly. So with a Wike takes it to, I mean, like, it took it serious that it wasn't satisfied. That's the second time he was on this issue. Then when he heard that Amaechi also want to be president, but this is now serious. You know, like Isi Abeshupile and someone, and sort of. He called Sheung because remember that Amaechi was there last night. With a Wike had to book another one, despite the fact that channels also attended his media chat on top this matter. So he went straight for David Mark as well as Amaechi, especially Amaechi, that said he's been surviving on his wife's, what do you call it? His wife's money. His wife is an industrialist who has been helping him and paying for things. That's where the Wike started from.
He stayed, and I abandoned the party. Ibure big ways by I was from addicts. Now let me tell you, I'll start with their so-called interim chairman.
That's a former two-time Senate president.
Okay.
David Mark.
Thank God you said so. You are the one not clarifying it to me. Let us take time. How can you rate David Mark as a big weight of PDP? Let me tell you. With all due respect to you, his fellow constituency, the daughter, ran under APC, and she won. Yes, that's correct. He, as leader of the party, where all the funds are given, Is it that one? No. Two things are there. It's either you are not being sincere with PDP, you are playing plans with PDP for long, or you are not on ground. How can you be the leader of the party, a former Senate president for 8 years, from a federal constituency, and your daughter will run in another party and win the party that you're a leader? For Christ's sake.
So you don't regard him as a... Does that take anything away from him?
No, the point I'm making is you're a leader of the party. You're a leader of the party. Every fund is started through you. And your daughter, your own daughter, running against your own party, under another party, which is the party you're opposing to, APC. And that party, your daughter won. Now, what I'm trying to say, don't give coverage to anybody. Let's open everything as it's supposed to be now. And let's tell ourselves a simple truth. Mr. David Mark, Senator David Mark, how did your daughter win a fair constituency? Two things are responsible. Either you play PDP wayo, or you are deceiving PDP. Or another father is local. You are never on ground. So APC could win. Do this. There's no way. So the issue of, are you saying that? Now, how do you regard people?
Does that take away the fact that they are going to be a big threat?
There's no big
and they
threat.
Are coming
no,
with an alternative.
No alternative. None of them.
Minister Wike, Nigerians are suffering. They are going to take away the suffering of Nigerians away. That your government, the government which you're serving, has impoverished Nigerians the more. And you heard the analysis of Mr. Amaechi yesterday.
Oh, no, Amaechi has never had any analysis.
Are Nigerians not suffering, Mr. Wike?
No, I'm coming to tell you. Let me tell you. First of all, does it rely on the man who was in government? I will come one by one. And I want to tell Nigerians this. I have no problem. I've never told you, as in government, we don't have challenges. Now, but Nigerians will also know. Look, who are these people telling us that we're suffering? Were there not people who are in government who are putting Nigerians to this suffer? And somebody came in now, just 2 years, miracle will be performed.
Is 2 years not enough to show
nowhere is it done. Under where we were, nowhere. Let me tell you this. Let me take them one by one. Amaechi was a governor, was a speaker for 8 years, was a governor for 8 years, was a minister for 8 years. Nigerians he never knew Nigerians were suffering. Remember, Amaechi was one of those who championed the removal of Jonathan. And he claimed and he said openly, we kicked him out. He said so, because Nigerians were suffering. We kicked him out. Yes, he said so. They kicked him out. He went out. No problem. He was proud of it. He wanted to be somewhere. He did. Now his government came from 2015 to 2023. What happened to Nigerians? Nigerians were in heaven. Nigerians were not suffering. Everything was going normal. There was a train bomb from Abuja to Kaduna. You know, they bombed the train. There was no train again from Abuja to Kaduna for how many years? That was under Tinubu's government. Is that correct? Is that correct? It's state, and they abandoned the party.
With a Wike. And that is the talking point of the Ronukus. It is called gaslighting. All those things are true. And they're supposed to be different, at least with Ifnumbu. I would say. So if it gets worse, that somebody like Amaechi and people with Bokuwari, they can boldly come out to say they want to rescue Nigeria. Now, telling us or reminding us of how corrupt this are, how they failed, and the rest of that. If you have succeeded, right? If you have managed to actually not dip Nigeria into further destruction, and let us also remind them this, right? What kind of destruction are we talking about? Tinubu destroyed Nigeria economy faster than what Bokuwari did in 8 years. But guess what? They are selling the same propaganda to you to say, oh, he is fixing the mess of Bokuwari. And that is why things are hard for you. They have sold you this lie again and again. But when you question them and say, okay, now tell us what you are really doing, apart from telling them, apart from saying, oh, he removed subsidy. What else again? They are always out there say, right? Can you tell us what is actually going on that would now be the reward of the people for going through what they are going through? Based on your policies right now, they're going to turn it into a fight. Because there's actually no real plan ongoing anywhere that is going to change your situation. Tinubu destroyed Nigeria in 2 years, so faster than what Bokuwari did in 8 years. And we are now talking about data. Let's use numbers so that it doesn't sound like some sort of like wild allegation. No, it is true. When Bokuwari handed over power to Tinubu, let's agree that they were paying subsidy as high as 4.5 trillion naira in a year. And that was not sustainable, they told you, simply because Nigeria was broke. That's what they told you. If they didn't stop that, Nigeria will become so broke and bankrupt. Remember, when Bokuwari was living, the Nigeria inflation rate was somewhere around, even though that was like fake, but at least now in the film, your inflation rate was somewhere around 22%. In a space of 2 years, your inflation jumped from 22%, the official one, straight to over 34%. And you felt it in your pocket very, very much. Tinubu devalued Nigeria currency, and they proudly said he floated Nigeria currency. The market forces will determine exchange rates. But that is a lie, they told you. Because the reason why he actually devalued Nigeria currency at the time was because the IMF and World Bank that were giving him money then gave him those conditions. And to prove to them that they can pay back all the loans, they brought about is a tax reform, which according to them, you as a poor person, they won't really tax you, which is a good thing, you will say, a reward. But guess what? They will still end up taxing every penny that comes into your pocket, because you're still going to have to participate in the economy they have created, the economy that has devalued the money in your pockets, right? Where people who have jobs are living like people who are jobless and wretched. That is the result of their own economy policy. At the end of the day, Bokuwari officially left about 114 or so trillion naira official. Today, in 2 years, Nigeria's debt has jumped to over 240 trillion naira. And that, they built another propaganda around by telling you that Tinubu pay back the debt, he cleared this backlog. All lies and propaganda that they, they just needed to put something out there and then, elaborate it so big, so much. Now you go come and ask yourself, how come we are not feeling it? If all these things they said is for us, it's for your own, it's to make your life, how come you're not feeling it yet? Because it is not real. It is so fake that the Ronukus themselves have been believing it. So Tinubu has wrecked. More jobs have been lost. More businesses have been shut down. People have run into debt. People are borrowing money from loan app because they want to eat food. Have you ever seen anything like that before in your life? The level of a mystery